Let's talk honestly.
Leader to leader. If you build a team, you hit a rank, if you earn real income in network marketing, but you still feel tired, stretched thin, or oddly stuck, this isn't a mindset issue. And it's not because you've lost belief. It's because the structure that helped you grow is no longer designed to support the life you want. Most leaders don't say this out loud because the industry has conditioned us to equate loyalty with leadership. Stay no matter what. Push harder when results slow. Question yourself before you even question the system. But here's the reality. If leverage were truly leveraged, if duplication were actually duplicating, you wouldn't be the emotional center of everything. Burnout doesn't come from a lack of passion, it comes from being positioned as the engine instead of the architect. And the environment has changed, attention has changed, decision making has, how people engage with opportunity has changed, but many leadership models haven't. They still rely on proximity, they still rely on pressure, they still rely on you showing up constantly to hold everything together. And that creates a quiet internal conflict of experienced leaders. You care about your people, you respect your upline, you're invested years of effort, but deep down you can feel it. More work isn't producing more freedom, and that tension doesn't mean you're disloyal, it means you're paying attention. And here's the part most people avoid saying. Results, leverage, and freedom matter more than loyalty to any single company or compensation plan. Not because loyalty is wrong, but because results don't respond to loyalty, they respond to structure. And right now, the industry is splitting in two directions. One group of leaders is doubling down on effort, more calls, more responsibility, and more emotional labor. The other group is asking a different question. How do I remove myself from the center of everything? They're not louder, they're not chasing, they're not trying to convince anyone. They're positioning differently. And you can see it in their energy, their income stability, and their time. What makes this uncomfortable is the realization that you can honor where you've been and still admit no longer aligns with where you're going. That awareness isn't betrayal, it's evolution. The leaders creating consistent growth today aren't necessarily smarter or more talented. They're simply willing to acknowledge when the game has changed and adjust accordingly. If you felt that quiet friction, you've asked questions that you don't say publicly. And that's not doubt, that's discernment. And ignoring it doesn't protect you, it delays clarity. Sometimes the biggest risk isn't exploring what's next, it's pretending what worked before still works the same way now. So click the link in the description to see how I solved it.